Hi everybody, these are our directions for 3.1 homework. It says not really homework. The reason we call it 3.1 homework is you're going to have to go over here to the hamburger. You're going to have to go all the way down and it'll say 3.1 homework. That's the sim we're going to be using today, and it gives us a nice blank surface. Now what you're going to be doing is setting up some crashes, and look at the table that's on your paper. We're only going to use two of the objects here because it makes the math real obvious. We're going to be using, for every crash, we're going to be using the 1 kilogram object and the 0.5 kilogram object right there. Now what we're going to do is set up some collisions, and you won't all be doing the same ones, but you're going to need a total of 5 collisions. So if you look at the table that's on your paper, by the time you're done, you're going to have 5 of those little tables. Now the first place that you've got to look, it says starting velocity. This is the part you're going to get to choose. So you're just simply going to come to both objects. I'll click my 1 kilogram object, and I'll make its starting velocity 2 centimeters a second. You don't have to put the -2 in there. So that's what I'm going to want to put in for the starting velocity in the table. I want to write that down. Then I'm going to come over here. I'll make its starting velocity 4 centimeters per second. I'll write that down in my table. Once I've done there, I'm ready to smack them into each other. So I'll just go like that. As soon as I have my collision, I can go to Analyze, and then over here where it says Change, that's our velocity change. And again, don't worry about those negative numbers. My object A had a velocity change of 4 centimeters a second, and object B had a velocity change of 8 centimeters per second, and that's one crash. And now I'm just going to do 4 more crashes, all of them choosing my own starting velocity. So your paper may not look just like your neighbor's paper. And then you're going to go ahead and record your velocity changes. And once you're done with that, you'll be able to move on to question 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and answer those based on the data that you get from these 5 crashes. And that's it. Pretty simple, I hope. Have fun knocking things into each other, but hopefully not each other.